Okay, here we are. We're gonna test out some vehicles that I possibly might be adding. I'm gonna actually ask, there's someone in game, if I can change the weather. Let's see what they say. I'd rather be able to show off these vehicles in the daylight. Not even sure who's on. Oh, it's just Robin. He won't mind at all. Apply that. Turn the rain off. A little bit of fog. Hardly any wind. That should be good. If anyone is viewing on YouTube, don't be afraid to say hi. If we get a couple people in here, I usually like to do some trivia kind of things, and we give away some prizes that you can have in-game. Alright, let's see. Just going to try some different vehicles. One of the ones, actually the first one we'll do, let's find some water. Actually, instead of doing this, because I know this one works, but I would like to showcase it a little bit. We'll go over near the safe zone. I'm not sure. We'll go right here. That'll be close enough. This one is actually a boat, and we haven't ever had any boat mods before, so this one will be quite unique. Even though it appears to be, or it has wheels, it does not work on land. It only works in the water, unfortunately, but that's due to how the DayZ game engine works. So let's see, this is what it is right here. It is a duck, or what is referred to as a duck from World War II. Or that era, I should say. But, alright, let's see if we can... Gotta wait for the tide to come up a little bit. Almost there. I might have to push it. No, just hop out a little bit. There we go. So yeah, this vehicle, when I add it, will be one of the only boats that you can actually use to haul cargo. I think, well, yeah, it is the only boat, yeah, because we only have the vanilla boat and then this. And as you can see, it moves. It's not super fast, but it moves. There's a couple different variations of it. This one I do like because it's not camouflage. If it was like olive green, I'd really be a big fan of it, because I don't think anything like this was ever painted in camouflage, but I've been wrong before, so possibly. So I'll show you here. It will not drive on land because it is considered a boat by the game, even though it does have wheels. The wheels can't be removed or anything, it's just part of the model. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't actually do anything. But, so we're going to get out. I'll show this does have some storage slots. So yeah, you could put a lot of stuff in here. It's kind of like the M3S. And 800 slots storage, that's quite a bit. So yeah, this will be a pretty good asset if you like boats or want to build something like on an island or something you need boat access for. So I'm going to delete that one, Spawn in the camouflage one. This doesn't look very realistic. That's not a camouflage pattern that would have ever been applied to something like this unless someone did it there himself, but we'll see. Maybe maybe we might add that one as well, but we'll see. All right, and then there is one more. That's a snow type camo. We won't be adding that because this is not a snow map. We are a summer map. All right, let's see. I was up at the biathlon arena just for testing off-road, but this will actually work quite nicely because we can do like speed tests and stuff like that. All right, let's see. I'm just going to go right down in order. I'm using VPP admin tools, if you're wondering what this is. Admin only, obviously. This one, I have used this truck in the past. This is pretty nice. It's a crew cab truck. And the storage in it. Oh, can't access the storage back here. A lot of vehicles you have to have a door open to access the cargo. But yep, it can. I don't know what those slots are for. What did it say? Cassette. Oh, this. We don't have that mod. There's a cassette mod. You can add like music and stuff. But this is kind of like the M3S. It can take barrels and crates, and then all this stuff is just stuff that spawns in with the spawner. But we'll try this out. If I remember right, this truck is pretty fast. But see, we got 3 people on the stream. Don't be afraid to say hi. We're just testing out some vehicles that I'm planning on adding to the server as long as they work properly. So we will do a speed test for this. We'll also do a little bit of off-roading. Yeah, it's only a 4-speed. As you can see, it moves pretty good. The biggest thing is that it's a crew cab. This would be, I believe this would be the only truck that is a crew cab that we will have if I add this, which I most likely will. We'll do a little bit of off-roading here with it. I'm going to drive back there into the water a little bit. Ooh, boy, don't do that. So you can see it handles pretty well. No complaints there. Instead of going over the bridge, we're going to drive down through the wall a little bit. As you can see, no problems there at all. Yeah, like I said, I've dealt with this truck before, and I've always liked it. Oh, hit a rock. Yeah, it does not like hitting rocks like any other vehicle. Alright, so that's good enough for that. Delete that one. And whether it's live or after the fact, don't be afraid to either put in the stream or comment if you think vehicles are a good idea, or a specific vehicle is good, or if there was something you really liked about it, or whatever your comments are on that. I greatly appreciate it. It also helps me prioritize which ones I want to add first, because every one of these takes work. And there is a camo variant of this one, but I doubt I would add the camo variant. It would probably just be the dark green, black, whatever you want to call it. Alright, the Gaz 66. This one has 2 different versions, but I would only add this version here with the bed on the back, because this other version, I'll spawn it in, it's glitchy. And I'll show what I mean by that. So it's cooler looking, but it doesn't work properly. Like you can actually go in the back here, but it's almost impossible to get in there. And there's a stove that is supposed to be, I don't know if I can... Yeah, oh, there we go. So as you can see, it's not not very good when it comes to that. But you can crawl around in here. Oh, actually, no. There's not a stove in this one. But it's just too glitchy. So we're not going to bother with that. But, so we'll delete that one. Oh, not that. Delete that. Alright, so this truck, let's see. Same thing, a little less space because it's a smaller truck, but just like the M3S, you can put in some crates and barrels and stuff like that. Has 1,000 storage slots, so we'll drive this around a little bit. This is a cab over truck, so to access the engine, you have to fold the cab up like that, and that's where all your engine parts go. Oop, now we gotta fold it back down. There we go. And this is in Russian. A lot of these mods are Russian, so you have to excuse that. But all right. This is also a 4-speed, so I would say it looks like about the same speed as that other truck. Forgot to show the interior on the other truck, but this is what it looks like on this truck. Braking pretty good. Turn it around. Well, do some off-roading. Try not to hit any rocks. I'm just going to turn on God mode just in case. Oop. Because I can see us hitting a rock. That would end our life pretty quick. But not bad off-road. Drive back down to that little bridge spot. Drive through the water a little bit. Oop, almost hit a rock. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cross down here, see how close we can get to the water. Yeah, I should be able to make that. Famous last words. Oop. Oh yeah, that'll be no problem. I wouldn't recommend doing this a lot, because the water in this game is quite glitchy, but it can ruin vehicles. But seems to be all right. We'll push the limit a little bit because it doesn't matter. See how far in we can get. When the tide comes up, is what's going to be the problem here. So yeah, that's pretty high. Yep. So we're getting engine damage from that. So yeah, about up to the top of the wheels is about the max for that. Test and see if we can go over this. Nope. Nope. Must be a square model, collision was. Alright, we'll get up to the road and try a different one. Alright, let's just keep going right down the list. The Gaz 69. That is their version of a Jeep. So this is pretty cool that it does have a tarp cover, and you can pull that off, and then it's a convertible. Just leave that down on the ground. Oh, I forgot to show the cargo on it. And a lot of these have spots where you can attach jerry cans and backpacks and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what some of those are. Oh, that's the tent. Not sure what that is. That's probably for some other mod. Alright, so let's see here. So yeah, you can put a barrel in this. Obviously, you're not going to put piles and piles of stuff in this, but alright, let's test this out. And this is also a 4-seater, so you can haul your friends around. The last one was only 2-seater. This is only a 3-speed, looks like. Brakes. Ooh, near collision. All of these vehicles handle pretty well on and off road. I'm pretty happy with them. That's the fun of DayZ. So we'll do the water test. This one is going to be significantly less, I would guess. So right there where the engine is underwater. Quite surprised about that. It's got to start taking damage here pretty soon. Yep, there we go. So yeah, up to the top of the hood with that one. But I wouldn't recommend that. Whoa! Oh boy. So that goes over rocks, no problem. I'm glad we were done with that anyway. Gotta love it. Alright. So that was the Gaz 69. Oh, Robin, I just saw your stuff in the YouTube chat. Let me read it quick. Any new vehicles are a great addition. Camo's always good. Yep, I agree. Would it be possible to add another island or islands, like copy and paste the existing islands off the coast? I don't think land-wise, I don't know how to edit the map or anything like that. And I mean, I'm sure if we found someone that does know how to edit the map, we could definitely add something, and I am totally for that. But what I meant by that was maybe adding some, like, I don't know, maybe like a ship or something off the coast, something to that nature that you can go and like climb up on, stuff like map objects that I can make, because I don't know actually how to make terrain or anything like that. So to answer your question, I'm all for it, but I'm not sure how to do that. Alright, here is the van. I can't remember what the name for this is. They have like a slang term for this van, but this is a very popular vehicle over in that region. Actually, let me get out quick so I can show the storage space. Oh, and this does get a roof rack. I will put the roof rack on it. Let's see. What's it called? There we go. Put that on it, and that gives you the ability to put on some barrels and crates, I believe. So yeah, 4 crates and 2 barrels. But yeah, this van is very good. I like this. I've actually had this in the files for quite a long time. And I've just been a little lazy with it. I have not implemented it yet. Yeah, that was my original idea, Robin, is to make like a cargo ship. Because there's actually several of them in the files already. Stuff like that. That wouldn't be terribly hard. It'd take a little bit of work, but I can do it without adding any mods or anything like that. So this vehicle is kind of slow, if I remember. Yeah, so it's a 4-speed, and it can't rev very high. You can see that about like 2 o'clock there or whatever, is where the red line is for it. So if you have a hard time driving at high speed, this is the vehicle for you. Some off-roading here with it. Any new viewers on the stream, don't be afraid to say hi or give any comments. I can answer any questions about the server or any of these vehicles we're trying out, anything like that. And welcome to the stream. Alright, we'll do some off-road here. So this one slows down significantly off-road. See, we're gonna have to downshift into third. Even that, it's struggling to keep up. Oh, we're in the red line. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with that on this. So yeah, she likes the bumping. No problem at all. Alright. Oh, she didn't like that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, wow, that damaged that quick. That killed it. Yeah, do not get this one near water. That was a death sentence. That was bad. But as you can see, oh, the spark plug is pristine. So that actually ruined the vehicle itself. So there would be no coming back from this at all. So yeah, don't. If we end up adding this one, which I feel we're going to add most of these vehicles, but don't drive that in the water. That is a bad idea. All right, I don't want to run over here, so. All right, let's see what is next on the list. Got to go back to transport. The ZIL 131, we already have that. There is a fuel tank version of that, but we're not going to add that. There's no point in adding that. Let's see. The 969. This is one of my favorite vehicles. It is so goofy, and a lot of people think it might be amphibious because of the way it looks, but it is not. It is not in game or in real life. But let's take this canopy off, because it looks goofy with that. But this is another one of those that's kind of like a convertible. I love running this vehicle. It's just a lot of fun. 2 barrels, 3 crates. You can put a camo net on it if you want. What was that? That was the canopy. But in real life, this it is 4-wheel drive, but it's front-wheel drive until you engage the rear wheel, or until you engage 4-wheel drive, and then it gives power to the rear wheels. So this was actually a very good off-road vehicle that they had, and you can rev it very high. Forgot to show the interior on that other vehicle as well. But yeah, I love running this vehicle whenever I can find it. It just looks so goofy. Let's test the brakes. So, not like all these other vehicles, you can lock the brakes up, and then she skids. See, it's pretty quick off-road. Alright, I know we are going to face plant in here. We'll see. Oh wow, it actually, I can't believe I handled that. Whoa, watch out for the tree. That was great. Alright, we'll see about the water handling of this one too. Like I said, it is not amphibious, even though it looks like a boat with wheels. Reading a comment, is there a dynamic to, or Is there a dynamic to cover a vehicle with a camo net when it's parked? Not currently. There is a mod that enables that, but the problem is it only works for some vehicles, and since it wouldn't work for all of them, I decided not to add that. But let's see here. This also appears to be one of these, oh, there we go. We are losing the battle now. But we can actually try that. Is this one of them? I can't remember. Whoa. We can put a camo net on and see what happens. I don't know if that is to cover the vehicle or if that, like, just puts like a little net over where the canopy was. I don't know how that works. We'll take a look at it. Is this it? Camo net. Alright, we'll spawn that in. I don't know, it might just hold the camo net, who knows. Oh, so okay. But I don't know, can you drive with it like that? Because this wouldn't be technically parked. Yeah, this is kind of goofy. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It takes it off automatically. And when I get out, does it put it back on? Look at that, that's different. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. I mean, obviously, if we add that, you can do that, but this is still a vehicle on the map. This isn't like it's froze or like part of the map or anything like that other mod does. It's actually still part of the map. So, all right, let's see here. Oh, that is the other thing too. That that camo net mod, which this isn't the mod. I'm talking about that one. If you add it to be able to like park the vehicles for like server performance and stuff, it takes it off the server, so that would cause another vehicle to spawn in its place. So that would end up with piles and piles of vehicles on the server with how that works. All right, let's see. The UAZ, oh, we already have that. 469. This one, I want to compare these two. So the problem with this one, you can't take the spare wheel off. This one you definitely can take the spare wheel off. Yep. So we're going to forget about this one. This was the one that I planned to add a while back, but it's got bugs. So we're going to try this one out. And this one also has the canopy. I wonder if there's a version that doesn't have the canopy, because I saw there was quite a few different versions of it. Yellow, camo. It's just got some different camos. All right. So we'll try this one out. Take the canopy off so we can have it as a convertible. I do like the convertibles. And a lot of these do have a nice modeled interior. Oh, see that? So that would have been probably fatal, but oh well. That's why we have God mode on. That would have been. So this seems to be functioning as intended, so be happy with that. Okay, so yep, that takes water pretty quick. takes to kill the engine. This is sucking in a lot of water at this point. So. This is a true four-wheel drive. I can see all the wheels are full. She does donuts too. That's a pretty good one. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright. And now for some of the ones that I'm sure people have been waiting for. Let's see. The gun is non-functional on this, just before anybody wonders about that. DayZ engine doesn't even come close to being able to do something like that. This is how you get in this, through the top hatch. Oh, I did not get in the driver's seat. I don't know why I was thinking the driver's seat was on the other side, but you can open this and you can walk in it. Oh, no, not this one. I'm thinking of the BTR, which is coming up. Didn't mean to spoil it, but as you can see, it has a fuel can on it. I don't know if this has any storage space. It does have a spare wheel. Alright, guess not. But you can open all these hatches here. Oh, come on, close the door. Open this hatch. Alright, now we can drive it. And this is not amphibious. We don't have any amphibious vehicles other than boats. As you can see, if you did not have the hatches open, you're not going to be able to see from the inside. None of these viewports work. Oh, boy. I didn't realize I was over revving. Yeah, be careful with these. Oh, it says 4-speed. I believe these do have a lot of health, so we will test that out actually. I will spawn in a machine gun and we will unload onto it and see what happens. Oh, bouncy. And then with these special vehicles, I am going to make these to where they maybe only 1 or 2 spawns on the map, and they're going to be in very specific military locations. So not everybody's going to, this is going to be like a fight for whoever has this. Now this was amphibious in real life, so I don't know how they have the engine set up on this. Maybe might not even take water damage. I don't know. But your player will definitely take water damage. So there, okay, yeah, it's starting to take damage. So as you can see, you can almost fully submerge this thing. So that's pretty cool. So we will, we're gonna go up here, grab a gun. Maybe like an AK with a drum mag, and I will just shoot at it like someone would shoot at coming at them, or we'll try it from all different sides. Alright, so let's see. Oh, Actually, we'll do the RPK just because then I don't have to put the furniture on it. Then we'll spawn a couple drum mags. Oh, they're all empty, of course. Spawn them with max ammo. Alright, there we go. Oh, why did I do that? Let's reload that. Grab another mag. I believe these tires in real life were bullet resistant. I don't know at 100%. I believe they were self-healing. Well, yeah, oh yeah, obviously it's self-healed, all right. So yeah, probably not the best idea to have people shoot at your tires. Like the glass can be shot out, and of course we jammed. We will, I'm also going to, I'm going to fix this quick. Oh, it did not fix the wheel though. Actually, what we'll do is we'll spawn another one in. Because I want to test. It's, BRDM. I want to test its landmine survivability. Mine. So yeah, you could see it did pretty well with the shooting test. That RPK is shot. So we'll put it right here, like the like it got hit with the tire. Why is this not letting me? There we go. Oh, it must not let me do that. All right, so we'll go like right there. And then what we're gonna do is actually I'm gonna take that back, and we're gonna shoot the landmine. See what kind of damage it does. And we look okay. Did any damage occur? It does not look like it did. Hey, Caseman. What's up?
Hello. You see the thing I sent you?
Not yet. I'm in the middle of a stream.
Oh, okay. I was just going to ask if you wanted to play some DayZ.
Yeah. Once I'm done, I'm showing off some vehicles here, and then I will create another stream with a different title.
Cool, cool.
Oop, can't.
Is anyone watching right now?
3 people are on. Why am I having such a hard time with this? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. There we go. that? There we go. This seems to have pretty good resistance to the tank mines. So I'd say that's pretty good on that. Alright, now we'll try the BTR. Oh, they're all ruined anyway. I was going to say someone's going to love all those AK mags. But no, they're not. BTR, I believe, is the last thing on the menu. And as before, the gun on the BTR does not work. And the easiest way, I mean, you can open the back door and climb in through it, but the easiest way is to open the hatch and just climb down in from the top. Or to get the prop, I should say. And as before, it is very hard to see from inside. This is actually a 5-speed. Oh, I didn't think about the anti-tank rifle. I will try that on this. This and the BRDM have a pretty similar armor characteristic or whatever we're talking about. Why do I see a skeleton over here? Who was that? I don't know why that's there. That is interesting. Real life, the BTR is amphibious, but not in game.
Don't do that, DayZ.
Yeah. A few of these vehicles have gotten deeper than I thought they would, but yeah, I don't recommend it. BTR is not too bad. See how deep we can get. Okay, now we're way underwater. Oh, yeah, that's way too deep. We're climbing out. Yep. Yeah, don't do that. Alright, we'll try the anti-tank rifle against this. Alright. Oh, here, we'll spawn it back here so we can shoot. Alright, that was all of the... Yeah, I believe that is all the vehicles, so this will be the end of that. Yep, that's it. So... PTR... We're going to spawn 1 and 14.5. Spawn that, and that. Okay. We done with this RPK. Okay, we want to start out with just the normal rounds. And see, we'll shoot at the engine on this. The engine is going to be in the back. I will do a straight on shot. I don't think this game takes angle into consideration, but we'll try it. Cannot jump with this rifle, apparently. Engine looks fine, so we will try the armor-piercing depleted uranium tracer. EP, there we go. Barely even run with this rifle, as should be.
Nick, I'm pretty sure at Lowe's they have 3 forklifts for every employee now.
Oh yeah?
I drove around back to pick up the washer, and there's just forklifts upon forklifts.
Wow. So, yeah, it didn't affect... I might not be hitting the engine. That might be part of the problem, but the real deal round is this HE round. This should take out wheels and everything. We'll do a side shot on this one. Okay, that definitely damaged the... Yep, it's ruined. It's over. It actually took it out. See if we can destroy wheels with it. Yeah, that is DED. Dead. Alright, let's try. Let's try. Make sure we're loading a explosive. Yep. Try the BRDM. It should be the same story. Actually, the BRDM seems to be okay. Oh, it's damaged. But it still looks like... I wonder if maybe the other rounds damaged it a little bit. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And the high explosive just finished it off. Let's just start the engine up on this. So it's fine. Oh, we want the engine on. Try another one. Make sure we're loading the right round. Yep, red. She's still functioning. Let's make sure we have red. Red. Try it from the back here. That's the end of that. She's dead. So yeah, it takes a couple rounds to disable these APCs. But, oh, I'm reading the comments now.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Howdy.
How's it going?
It's gone.
So that's pretty much that.
He's streaming right now, by the way, Dave.
Yeah, I'm about ready to end this stream. We will start a different one just with a different title. But so yeah, that's all the vehicles that I am potentially going to be adding to the game slowly. They're all in the game. They just won't don't spawn or stay in the game right now. If I walk away from that, that'll despawn, stuff like that. That's pretty much about it. I'm going to end this stream, and in about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes I will start another one with a different title, and that'll just be DayZ gameplay. Alright, I will talk to you guys later.